Armchair commanders, we call the shots. From our living room thrones where the action's hot. We're the generals of fiction, the masters of war. In silver screen battles with buttered popcorn. Armchair commanders, armchair commanders.
Welcome to the Armchair Commanders podcast. My name is John.
And I'm Jack.
And this week, it's a submarine movie.
Hot sub on sub action.
Sub on sub.
Fuck yeah, and an Indian movie.
It's
been their first submarine movie, right?
First Indian submarine movie I know of. I feel like it's been too long since we've done a sub movie.
That's why I picked it. Oh, wait, no, I didn't pick this. You did.
I picked it.
I'm glad you picked it, because I miss doing submarine movies.
Oh boy, are you in store for next week also, but because we're doing back-to-back sub movies.
Hell yeah, which ones?
What's that?
I said hell yeah, which one?
K-19 by Catherine Bigelow.
The K-19.
The K-19, you say? We'll get to see Harrison Ford attempt a Russian accent.
Great. I've always wanted that.
Speaking of accents, this movie really, really confused me. I don't know about you. Maybe not from the accent part of it. But, so it's a movie produced in India.
I know where you're going with this, but continue.
Yeah, so it's a movie produced in India. I expect it to be in one of the Indian dialects. I know they have quite a few of them, but I expect it to be in it. And the movie does start off that way. And then just like randomly throughout the movie, they switch to speaking just like perfect English. And then they go back to speaking whatever Indian dialect they're speaking. And the first time it happened, it caught me off guard because I was like, "Oh, is this just like a poor dub? Like, did they get like a half-assed dubbed version that they're playing?" But no, it's like a purposeful choice. And I know India being a former British colony, like English isn't like not going to be known to some degree. But I can't imagine why English would be just random, like full English sentences would replace like Indian sentences in certain circumstances.
I mean, a good chunk of them already know English. I'm not sure what that percentage is. And English is commonly spoken over there. So I'm guessing this might have been an attempt to make this an international movie to appeal to a broader audience outside of India.
Here's the thing. I'm not multilingual, not bilingual, nothing like that. I was not raised in a manner in which multiple languages was part of my, regular social, whatever you want to call it. But I would have to imagine that, like, if you're talking to somebody who knows the same language as, and granted, like, they would all roughly, I would imagine, have similar levels of English knowledge. Maybe not. I don't know their education as, like, educational system surrounding that. But if you're talking to someone in Indian or whatever the Indian language is that they're using. Hindi. Well, that's the thing. That was the other thing I wanted to bring up was, so this is, so I originally sold this to you as being a Bollywood film, and I apologize to the fans at home. This is actually not a Bollywood film. It is a Tollywood film.
Tollywood, huh?
Correct. Tollywood represents the Telugu language. So this film was shot in Hindi and Telugu, which are
Okay.
both like major dialects of India, from what Wikipedia is telling me. But Tollywood is the the second biggest film industry in that country, Bollywood being the first.
That's interesting.
Slight, you know, I don't know how pedantic that is getting, but I was not aware of it being a difference. I just saw movie from India. I'm like, oh, Bollywood. So shame on me for not being more culturally sensitive.
Yeah, I'm afraid I'm gonna have to cancel you for that. Sorry.
It was a good run, over 100 episodes.
Yeah, yeah, we had a lot of good times here, and somehow I knew it was going to be political correctness and the woke mob that killed us.
Over the proper
Mm-hmm.
film studio ideologies of India.
Yeah, you know how bloodthirsty those libs can be.
Yeah.
Sorry, I just had to.
It's okay. You might be doing us a favor.
How?
We're not one of them. Looks over shoulder to make sure there's nobody watching. Oh, but yes, the random uh, bits of English being tossed in here really kind of threw me through a loop.
Yeah. Whew. Sorry, I just had an itch.
In your bum hole?
No, my back.
Did you have to scratch your bum hole because you trained your bottom off?
Yes. Yes, I did.
Greatest line of this film, by the way.
Yep.
We are going to train our bottoms off.
And they did. And it paid off.
I was not expecting that, or continue with your thought.
Excuse me a minute. Oh my god, sorry, I was coughing. But so I guess I lost track of the characters. Did that guy in the beginning that said my wife is pregnant and oh then she had a kid, did he die, or is he the one that got injured in the shoulder and was just kind of sidelined?
I think he was just injured.
Oh, okay. Because I watched that movie with buddies and all of us had the same thought, and we're like, this
He's
dude's
the one that's going to die.
like, this dude's fucking dead. Like, is this his first war movie ever?
Also, I want to know what I gotta look it up. Indian birth cake treat celebration. Okay. Because I thought that was the other thing. I was like, so it's not weird because he knew his wife was pregnant before they went to sea, and lots of cultures have the tradition of handing out a thing like, "Oh, my wife is pregnant," Um, like America, with dudes, it's usually like, "Oh, here's a scar. I'm having a baby." But he was handing out treats. And I'm like, what treat is this dude shoving into his locker for weeks on end that he his whole I was like, that can't be sanitary. But
No.
according to the internet, a common treat for something like that would be called Kheer, Kheer. It's a milk cake. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but
How's it spelled?
Kheer.
Yeah, that sounds right. Kier.
So it's like a rice pudding, or there's basan laddu, which is chickpea flour balls.
Man, they can make anything with chickpeas by the sound of it.
I'm a big fan of hummus. That's my biggest chickpea treat.
It's pretty good, especially with the pita chips.
Mm-hmm.
Ugh.
I love pita pocket.
Garlic hummus with pita chips. I could go for some. God damn it! I should have went out and gotten some for this. Gotten some for this. But damn it! Instead, I napped when I got home, and I can't say I don't regret that.
I wish I napped.
But all right, let me rephrase that. I can't say I don't. I can't say I do regret it, but I can't say I don't either. Man, I don't even have a physical labor job. I don't know why I'm this tired.
You don't need a physical labor job to justify being tired.
Huh. I'm not productive enough to feel this amount of tired.
Just one of them sissy library workers.
Mm-hmm. The mail guy didn't pick up our outgoing cartridges today, so that was fun. That's gonna go out tomorrow. Right. We had a backlog from last week, and I ended up having to ship out a shitload of cartridges this week as a result. I'm getting off topic.
Do you think they had audiobooks on the submarine?
I mean, probably not in this movie because this is like the 70s. But
yeah,
I don't know. Maybe they do in real life. You can store quite a few books on one cartridge.
Something I did want to talk about. This movie hits like almost every single submarine movie trope, and usually that would be.
You said you were careful to say trope and not cliche.
Did I choose the wrong word?
No, it's just interesting choice of wording, but continue.
Trope, cliche, tomato, potato, okay? No comeback to that? Okay.
No, I don't.
So it hits on like almost every single trope that it's like the director of this movie went and watched like 30 submarine movies and then was like, I'm going to take like the most egregious trope from each of these films and put it in my own movie. So like we have the standard, Captain, XO, butting heads, feuding type deal. We have pseudo mutiny, which is very popular in submarine movies. We have the training, like, oh, you all are going to die. You're expecting too much of them. We're going to train our bottoms off. Trope.
Yeah, the let's get down to business.
Minus a cool song. Very disappointed, by the way, that there was not a musical dance scene because, like we talked about earlier, was expecting this to be a Bollywood film. Was hoping that maybe like there'd be some dude twerking off a periscope, but didn't get that. But it's not Bollywood, it's Tollywood. So, you know what? I don't know.
More the fool is we.
Yes. Hell, there was even in the beginning, there was a scene where they're talking about like going down to pressure and they like string up a clothesline. They're like, why are we doing this? It's like, it's not so for our clothes, you idiot. It's so we know how much the submarine's being squeezed. And the guy just like pulls a fucking egg out of nowhere and crushes it in his hand, just like in the movie U-571. It's like, we've already talked about this. Like, hey, dickhead, you don't get fresh food that long on a submarine.
Yeah, that's a waste of a perfectly good egg.
Also, you're just making a fucking mess.
Yeah. Now you got to go wash your hands. Now who's the dumb one?
Fucking idiot.
We were going to cook that.
The like crazy captain holding his XO at gunpoint, like in Crimson Dawn.
Yep.
Training montage like Mulan.
Yeah, the authoritarian but well-meaning sub-captain. I don't even know how well-meaning the guy was in Crimson Tide.
Not really. He was really stoked on nuclear war.
Nobody's perfect.
I, you know,
God forbid a man has hobbies.
yes, nuclear holocaust, everyone's favorite hobby. Speaking of nuclear, did you think it was weird that they treated the launching of torpedo not nuclear anything, just we're going to launch a regular ass torpedo and we need to have like dual authentication authority from the commander and the XO, and we're going to turn the keys at the same time like it is a fucking nuke. And it's like, this seems a bit excessive for a conventional weapon.
But they only do that for like the first opening shot, right?
Yeah.
But
Once they did one, it's like, haha!
I like to think that they have to be careful about shooting the first torpedo because they very well could start an international incident.
Well, I've always known that, it's always been something I was aware of, that India and Pakistan don't really get along with each other. Has had many conflicts. Fun fact, I am more afraid of India and Pakistan starting a nuclear war than I am of the US and Russia.
Who knows? I don't know. I don't think U.S. and Russia will, but we'll see.
Who knows? Who knows?
What was that incident a couple months ago where somebody killed a bunch of people in like a border town of India resort or something? And there was a guy on a zip line the moment it happened, and you can see him posing for the camera and like smiling at it.
Shaka
And
bra.
yeah, and while he's shaka braing, you hear gunfire in the background, and at the end of the video, there's like a fucking dead body at the end of the zip line.
I was going to say, if somebody committed an act of terrorism via zip line, like, I'm not even mad.
And I remember that time when fucking Hamas Fortnite jumped into Israel and against those concert goers.
Yes, I do remember that, Jack, because it's in the fucking wars in the fucking news every day.
Man, on one hand, I'm surprised it worked, and then on the other, there's not much that doesn't work against unarmed civilians.
Well, it's kind of that old adage where it's like the more stupid something sounds, the less stupid it is. I don't know if that made sense to you, but
You know, it's like that saying: if it looks stupid and works, then it ain't stupid. If it is stupid and works, you're lucky and stupid.
well, it's like, oh, how do we combat terrible things from happening at events? Oh, we'll put up fences and metal detectors and security guards. Don't really take into account fucking hang gliders, now do you?
No, there's really no preparing for that.
And that this is not to condone or be like, oh, that was so cool. It was quite a bit of ingenuity right there. Okay, what they did was terrible. Not condoning that. Just,
Yeah,
you know
let's
what?
get that out there. We don't need to be double canceled for this episode.
Yeah, but you can't deny the fucking brainstorming that went behind on that one.
Yeah. Quite must have been quite the think tank.
I'm just imagining, so like they're at a fucking like conference table, like, all right, guys, what do we got up next? And just like the intern who's bringing in coffee is like, I got an idea. Shut up! Go get some cream.
Fetch the cream.
Now that he's gone, that's actually not that bad of an idea. I'm going to take credit for it. But submarines.
Yeah. But Actually, I'll be right back. Gotta piss. Pause this.
Do, 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 do.
I'm back.
Anyways, trying to avoid getting canceled. I loved the like viewer discretion warning at the beginning of this film. Like it was 7 paragraphs long.
And it was all spoken.
Oh yeah. Like they threw up a title card with this dissertation epistle of please don't sue us or go to war with us. And it was like verbally spoken out, and it's like none of this is real, none of the people are real. I don't even know if the countries are real. Are submarines real? Like
Based on a true story, but this never happened.
what the title card warning at the beginning of this film made me think of was there's this one episode of Family Guy, which I know we love Family Guy around here. But it was from one of the earlier seasons. And like Stewie gets like a little evil girlfriend character, and they're both baby geniuses basically. And the activity they like doing together is like purposely doing bad shit.
Mm-hmm.
So one of the things that they do is like, look, I sent this message to India from Pakistan, and it just says "up yours" on it, and they like pan over to a TV and it shows them nuking each other. Like, man, that didn't take much. But when I saw that, I was like, huh, things still aren't really all that good between them, is it? Might have a little hurt feelings over Bangladesh now, don't we?
Yeah. It's a touchy situation, you know.
I
Maybe
do
some
find
feelings were hurt.
Yeah, some feelings were hurt, some people died. War crimes committed, as is tradition. Also, I don't know what the goal of the like passenger ship sinking was supposed to do. Like, I know for the purpose of the film, like, yeah, it was meant to be a distraction or whatever for the Pakistani sub.
Yeah.
To tie up whatever like Indian resources were in the area. But like the captain of the Indian sub is like, we must dive immediately, we're exposed. And it's like, you have a duty to help these shipwrecked people.
Yeah, but they could compromise the mission, I think.
Yeah, well, I'm team dude who jumped in the water.
Well, yeah, I mean, same.
Plus, one of the people they rescued was a doctor, so who's the real winner?
Yeah, for the purpose of the movie, is to introduce 2 women in the movie. Can't have a movie with all dudes. Come on, have some sense.
What was the... fucking Below. Remember when they had the really problematic, like, they, like, saved, like, a shipwrecked female, and, like, there was a 4-minute long, like, pass along of, like, there's a skirt on board. And it's like, shut up.
God.
Have you ever experienced a movie regarding the, like, Pakistan Bangladesh separation deal?
So, not that I recall. However, a couple years ago, I remember that India is making what's basically Forrest Gump, or their version of Forrest Gump.
Indian Forrest Gump.
And instead of Vietnam, he goes to the Pakistan border, like Kashmir. In one of their
Mama
skirmishes.
always said life is like a jar of tikka masala.
I had no idea what the fuck she's talking about.
I was going to say tikka masala tends to be pretty consistent, at least from my experience, but
La Singh Shada.
Indian Forrest Gump is there for the first Bollywood film.
Yeah. Lal Singh Shada is a 2022 Indian Hindi language comedy drama film directed by Advait Shandan, written by
Are you having an
Atul.
asthma attack? What the fuck?
It was just a lot to say. It is a remake of the 1994 American film Forrest Gump, which itself is an adaptation of the novel of the. Yeah. So, like, this is
Forrest
not a
Gump
ripoff. This
mixed
is
with
like a
Life of
straight
Pi.
adaptation. My God.
Then I was stuck at sea for 33 days with a tiger.
Man, wow, this movie sounds kind of interesting. It wasn't exactly a critical darling by the looks of it, but
I don't know, is Indian Forrest Gump a war movie?
yes.
Is regular Forrest Gump a war movie?
Yes, we've been over this.
Is it?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes, he fights in the Vietnam War. You know
Is
I'm right,
it?
damn it.
Is it though?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes. Anyway, after completing his education, he joins the Indian Army following a family tradition of military service. In the Army, Lal befriends Balal Raju Badi, who shares his aspirations of starting an undergarment factory after their service. Not a shrimping company, but an undergarment factory.
I mean, if it wasn't made in India, I was going to say that sounds kind of racist, but
Man, I wonder what they do for the scene of them just hanging out at the base talking about the various things you can do with shrimp. You got your underwire bras, you got your thongs, you got your boy shorts.
you got your tweed jackets.
Coconut underwear.
What did you think of our... Oh, here's another trope. Fucking shooting a body out the fucking torpedo tube.
Yeah, didn't they do that to bamboozle the other?
No.
They
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 just did
just
it for...
yeeted it.
I don't want to say kicks and giggles, but they just were like, oh, we're going to have a funeral service for the captain.
You know, I don't know how the Indian Navy operates like at all, but
Or the Indian military, or... Really?
or just India.
Here's the thing. We've known nothing about India. We've only done one other Indian film. And that one was a true Bollywood film. So if we have any Indian listeners, by all means, reach out to us. We would love to have somebody who actually knows what the fuck they're talking about in regards to one of these films.
Anyway, where was I going with this shit? Oh yeah, I don't know if that's standard operating procedure in India or not, but here I believe they just put the body in the freezer.
Yeah. I don't know what kind of freezer space submarines have.
Oh, they're easy. They put it along with the food.
Ugh, the potatoes taste like Jeff.
He's so lean. Man, I didn't know why do we have so much pork?
Makes me. Have you seen? Have you watched the new Netflix series about Ed Gein?
No, I heard it's not good.
Here's the thing. It is a good series. It's just not an accurate series. If that
Okay.
makes sense. Like, there's a lot of filming choices that they made that I think it's a great bit of filmmaking, but if you're looking for like for it to be correct or to be like spot on, then that's not what you're going to get out of it. If you're just looking at like, oh, this is a good like creepy show, then yeah, like the Ed Gein series is great. But we were talking about cannibals. I know Ed Gein allegedly wasn't a cannibal, but tomato, potato.
You know, was he really a cannibal? I don't know. Eats me.
I
Thanks. I must warn you though, if you laugh, it'll only encourage me.
will say though, I was eating dinner when we started like the second episode, and I had to stop. So that should give you an indicator of like how kind of gross it is.
Is it on par with that Jeffrey Dahmer show? We're in the first. We're
The
in the
other
first.
monster one.
Yeah, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
But the like the first episode is just him getting arrested, or the night where he got arrested and what he did. He just goes to his fridge to get beer, opens it. It's not in focus, but you can see like a fucking decapitated human head in his fridge.
There's a scene kind of like that where you see him like eating like a bowl of like pork and beans, and then like if you pay attention, you notice that his bowl is a fucking top of a human skull. Mother, where's my special bowl?
My big boy bowl. You think he ground down the bottom of it so it would stay?
Like, so it was even and wouldn't wobble?
Yeah, like so it would be more stable.
Man, I don't know, maybe.
I don't know. You would know this,
The
wouldn't you? You're a
funniest
cannibal.
line, though, in this entire fucking series is like somebody's like, huh, that's a weird looking chair you got there, Eddie. It's like, oh, I fixed it myself. And like he fixed this chair with the fucking skin of a person, and there's a nipple on it. And the funniest line delivered in this entire series is just fucking. It's like, what is that weird spot on it? It's a nipple.
Duh.
What kind of nipple? All sorts of animals have nipples.
Yeah.
Special effects really on point for it, though. I don't know what this has to do. Oh yeah, we were talking about throwing a dead body in the freezer.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Man,
I would,
we get.
I think I would prefer to shoot a guy out of a torpedo tube than have Capitan sitting next to the ice cream buckets.
Yeah.
Talk about re-traumatizing. Like you're dealing with your sadness and trauma by burying your feelings in ice cream, but you have to walk by his fucking body every time you go get a tub.
Ooh, bitter reminder.
This one's for you.
Yeah, rip. Yeah. Do you know what kind of submarine this was? Oh yeah, Ghazi. Or was that the name or the type of sub?
No, the Ghazi was the name of the Pakistani sub.
Ah.
And the name of the Indian sub was the S-21.
Gotcha.
Which, interestingly enough, this... according to Wikipedia, because we know how accurate that is, holy fuck, that's a long name, is not so sure to say that Indian Navy sunk the PNS Ghazi. I'm guessing that's Pakistani naval ship Ghazi on December 3rd, 1971, at the Vishakhapatnam harbor when Captain Inder Singh of INS Rajput ordered the attack upon it.
The PNS Ghazi was an American sub.
The truth about Ghazi is unknown to many in Pakistan Navy, and neutral analysis believe that Ghazi might have sunk due to it mistakenly entering its own minefield and collided with one of the mines, which resulted in the violent underwater explosion. Historically, sinking of German submarine U-864 remains the only confirmed incident in the history of naval warfare where one submarine sank another while both were submerged.
But wasn't that, like, it was parked almost?
The U-864?
Yeah, the one that was sunk.
Yeah. I mean,
Mhm.
it was underneath water, but I think it was trying to hide, basically.
Gotcha.
It's easier to hide when your motors aren't running.
Not for long, apparently.
But essentially, a bunch of different people are claiming a bunch of different things, so there's no way of really confirming it. But this was a inciting incident to the war between Pakistan and India that led to the independence of Bangladesh. This seems like, holy shit, there's so much to this. Okay, I'm going to have to read a book or something.
Why would you do that? Books are for nerds.
I'm going to give myself a headache trying to read all these really long words that I can't properly pronounce.
Huh. The test's depth when it was in U.S. Navy service was 400 feet, and the test depth for the Pakistani service was 450 feet. Man, they really pushed it.
Oh, God. How do I... Okay, listen to this. I type in India-Pakistan War, and Google is like, did you mean the Indo-Pakistani War of 1965? Did you mean the Indo-Pakistani War of 1971? Did you mean the Indo-Pakistani War of 1947 to 1948? Did you mean the 2025 India-Pakistan conflict, which you mentioned earlier, which was India launched missile strikes on Pakistan in a military campaign codenamed Operation Sindoor? Or did you mean the Kashmir conflict?
Jesus Christ.
What the... I'm guessing 1971 is the one I want? Is Jesus fuck. It's almost as convoluted as the Israeli bullshit. War is bad, everybody.
War's bad, okay?
War is bad, okay?
We do not condone it, however, we acknowledge it keeps giving us content.
Why couldn't I just be an ignorant American who only cared about the Civil War? Now I'm going to have to buy a bunch of fucking books. I do have a movie queued up on my Netflix, and it's produced by Bangladesh, and it was about like this conflict, but essentially it was like the Pakistanis committing a genocide at a university, essentially. So that's like a whole nother aspect of this. We'll have to add that to the list, but again, war's bad.
War's bad.
Again, if we have any Indian listeners who can explain this conflict to us so we don't sound like fucking idiots anymore, that'd be stellar.
Yes.
That'd be great.
Okay.
What are you drinking tonight?
Lemonade.
Lemonade?
Lemonade. Limonade.
Lemonade. Just regular lemonade?
Yeah. And also some of that Violet Fog gin.
Oh, so you're just drinking regular lemonade? Yeah, that and gin.
Yeah.
Why not say I'm drinking fucking lemonade and gin?
Well, I'm drinking them separately is the thing. I didn't mix them.
Okay.
Uh,
I'm drinking Sprite Zero because I'm watching my girlish figure.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, clear liquors will help.
I bought a bottle of Sauvignon Blanc.
Oui.
It was on sale. Um, and like most bottles of wine, I don't know shit about wine, so I go purely off of what's on the fucking label. Like, ooh, that's a pretty picture. Uh, did not serve me well this time. The wine I got was called Juggernaut, which one sounds fucking metal as shit. And it has a picture of a killer whale on it. I was like, perfect. A killer whale submarine movie? Awesome. And I cracked it open when I was watching this movie and had a glass, and it was just fucking awful. So now I have Sprite as opposed to finishing that bottle.
What do they drink for alcohol in India?
It's a great question. Does uh oh my god, I'm so ignorant. Um does Hinduism permit alcohol?
Maybe, I don't know. I guess I never asked one. Feni, F-E-I or F-E-N-I, Feni, from cashews.
Wait, what? There's a cashew alcohol?
Is a spirituous liquor type originating in Goa, India. The two most popular types of Feni are cashew Feni and coconut Feni. So it's
Oh,
either made with cashews or coconuts.
I wonder if I can. Hold on. Total Wine. Here we go. I want to see if I can fucking have some Amazon shipped to me. No, West Plano, Texas is not my fucking store. God damn it.
And Handia rice beer. That makes sense. I'd imagine they drink a lot of rice wine.
That would make sense. India Cashew Apple Spirit, handcrafted in small batches, has notes of golden apples and spice, mild, wilting warmth, and dimensions of honeysuckle. Who doesn't like a little honeysuckle?
Yeah.
What what do you think of the CGI in this film?
It was something. It
I
was something.
I laughed because like most of the sets were like pretty well done, and then you switch to the CGI, and it looked like a 1999 fucking video game almost.
Yeah.
Let's see if Bevy's has it. No, not fucking God. Why does every alcohol I want never available in my local area?
It's a conspiracy.
They want this is going to be my 13th reason.
Is it that infuriating?
Yes. I mean, that and
Match.
my dog dying. It's not been a great week, okay?
Sorry to hear that, by the way.
That's fine. R.I.P. Tux.
Rip Tux.
She just got tired of me yelling at her for barking during our episodes. And she's like, fuck you, I'm going to leave. Permanently. I'm actually very sad and heartbroken over it.
Oh, I'm sorry. How long did you have her?
14 years.
God damn.
It's
It's a long life for a dog.
It is. It's a long life for a dog. It's even more so considering she was a black lab. So.
Yeah, I suppose bigger dogs don't live as long.
Yeah. But Anyways, time to rate this film, I think.
Yes.
I,
So,
I don't know. Fucking 1 to 5. Hmm. You know, let's go back to the U571. Let's go 1 to 5 fucking crushed eggs.
I swear to God, if that comes up in another submarine movie, I'm going postal.
Why are you wasting eggs?
Yeah, dick shit.
There are hungry people, places that would have ate that egg.
Yeah.
So yeah,
There are hungry people in places.
1 to 5 eggs.
I give this 3.2 eggs out of 5, but actually 2.8
2.8. Very specific.
in that area. So let's just
What's
even it out to 3. Fuck it.
okay? What's your reasoning for 3?
The CGI was bad. Some of the acting was a little off. Um, the the fact that we don't know basically shit about what happened and how basically this movie's bullshit, but it's not bullshit at the same time.
Yeah, I mean, I wonder if our appreciation for this film would increase with more knowledge about the actual conflict. Because, like, take like Lone Survivor. I don't remember what we rated it, but I think we gave it a positive rating. But could you imagine watching Lone Survivor and not knowing shit about like 9/11 or Iraq and Afghanistan? Like, all it is just, you know, special forces dudes getting into a gunfight. Like, that'd be like a meh movie, you know? And I think that's probably what's happening here is for us, we are viewing this as a submarine movie that hits every submarine trope that ever existed in a conflict we don't know shit about. So there's not really any stakes to it, if you will. It's not like they're facing nuclear Armageddon. It's just like mano a mano sub warfare.
Yeah.
So it kind of takes away that tension to it. But I would agree. I would give this 3 because it's a submarine movie. God damn it. I love sub movies.
Hot sub on sub action.
That's right. What does Rotten Tomatoes give this?
Well, it gives it um God damn it, fuck off. God damn it, fuck off. The tomometer gives this a 67%, and the popcorn meter is a 77%.
Huh.
So 10-point difference.
I mean, I'm going to go with the critic rating on this one.
And I might just go with the tomometer.
So yeah,
That
you know
was
what would have
Ghazi
made,
attack.
you know what this would have been a 5 egg film.
What would have made it 5 eggs?
Fucking dude twerking his ass off on a periscope. That's what.
Yeah, sliding down it like a stripper pole.
It was said to trade my bottom off, Captain. But yeah. So, sub movie 1 down next week. K-19, The Widowmaker, starring Liam Neeson's from the infamous Tooken,
Tooked.
and Harrison Ford from Star Wars.
All right. Can't wait.
Yeah. Also, we'll have. It's been a solid minute, but we're going to have a return guest, Greg. He used to be from the Philadelphia Museum, Independence Seaport Museum, where the USS Olympia was stationed. He no longer works there and has joined, it seems like, every other one of our naval historian guests and now works for the USS Kidd.
Hmm. Are they just headhunting?
Maybe they're like, you know what? We're going to get everybody. Our buddy Shane still works in Buffalo, though.
There you go.
They haven't gone to him yet.
Yet.
You hold out, Shane. Don't give up.
Don't give up.
Don't give up the ship. Don't give up your ships. Anything else?
I got nothing.
Alrighty, well, if you've enjoyed this episode, please leave a review. The stars do matter. If you would like additional content from us, you can find us on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok. I'm debating to bring our OnlyFans back. Who knows? But until next time, I've been John.
And I'm Jack.
And we will see you all later.
Bye.